My name is Jay. I run Presto Coffee Co. based in Rhode Island. We've been doing this for 15 years. I've got a couple food trucks. I've got a cafe. We've recently transitioned to using power banks for our food truck operations. Over the years, we've figured out what it takes to run these trucks, and we finally settled on the Anker SOLIX F3800s. On our coffee trucks, we've got 3 of them. The needs are pretty much the same across the board. It's a high power draw operation because we have heating elements in the espresso machines, with the coffee makers, the hot water boilers. We also use a hot water system for hand washing. So our power needs basically fluctuate around 3,000 watts to 5,000 watts at any given time on the truck, depending on which machines are running at the moment. Compared to running on the gas generators, it was a constant problem. Something's always going wrong with those units. We've been running these banks for a while now without any issues. It's seamless. There's been no downtime, no refueling, obviously. So at the end of the day, when we come back after service, we just plug in and the units are charged back up again, usually in under 3 hours. And that'll get us a full service where we never run out of power anymore. So if we're serving at a 4 or 5 hour event, these units can take us right through start to finish. Everything we ran was gas up until a few years ago. And then we transitioned to the power banks for one of the trucks. And then we decided to end up as a family transition to electric vehicles, because once you start seeing the ease of not having to go to gas stations to get gas for your generators or your cars, and the avoidable maintenance that you get when you switch over, you don't really realize until you make the switch how much more convenient it is. One of the Anker's upsides is that the amount of solar energy you can put in is tremendous. What we do on our trucks is we have a couple solar panels on the roof, which are also Anker brand. So we're constantly putting a little bit more power back in as we're taking out power, and that helps extend the time greatly. As far as switching over, it's as easy as switching your extension cord. So you're basically, instead of plugging into a gas generator, you're plugging right into these. There's no complicated wiring. There's nothing that needs to change. As easy as plugging in something at home.